I'm Chasing the Azoni, and today we'll be doing a Halloween special. So, for today, what we'll be doing is a jack-o'-lantern. So, I think that the jack-o'-lantern will have a evil-like face. So, let's actually start building this. I think the jack-o'-lantern has like a circular type of thing, like a pumpkin. So I'll just delete this. This is not gonna help that much. And I think, yeah, a UV sphere. That looks good. Okay, now let's add the thing that's on the top. I'll use a cylinder for that. And we'll make this smaller. About that size. I might make it a little bit more smaller once it comes out. Actually, that kind of looks decent. Now I'm just gonna make it like that and like that. Yeah, that looks like a pumpkin. And let's make the face type of thing. So I'm gonna add a metal ball or an ellipsoid. I don't know what to add. Okay, let's make it this small for the eyes. Yeah, we can make it. So when we export this to Unity, I think that we'll be using a type of like black. We'll be making all the stuff black. I don't know how we'll make the lighting, but that's something to focus on next. I don't really know what a jack-o'-lantern looks like because it's been a long time. So just bear with me if I have troubles. Yeah, that looks like a jack-o'-lantern's eye, I guess. Let's duplicate and let's move this here. That looks like a jack-o'-lantern-ish. Looks kind of like an apple to me, but well, I guess we'll keep moving on. Now for the face type of cutout, I'll be using a cone. I don't know how this will turn out. I'm kind of scared. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the nose. I guess this can be a good nose. And there, that looks like a nose to me, ish. I guess this is a good nose for the pumpkin. I'm still doubting this because it does still look like an apple with a face, but let's keep on going. Now it'll look more like a jack-o'-lantern after this when we add the scary type of face. It's really hard to remember. CTRL-Z, make sure that you always use that. It's really helpful. I'm gonna be like this. And this time I don't want it to be that opened up, so I'll just, make it a little bit more flat. And and now to rotate this. That looks good already to me, but let's add more. Duplicate. Now duplicate, make sure it's selected. And I'll just keep adding stuff right here. Duplicate. And I'll add one right here. Duplicate again. And I'll add one right here. And duplicate again. And I'll add one right here. This doesn't really look like a jack-o'-lantern right now because it's all like this, but now I'm just gonna rotate these to look more like a jack-o'-lantern. I'll move it. And I'm gonna rotate this. This actually turns out better than I expected it would, which is really good. I guess it's because it's Halloween, I guess. Okay, move it up. That looks like it. Yeah, that actually looks good. Now I'm gonna add a cube so that this looks black because that's what I kind of want. You'll understand what I mean when we add the materials. Make this like this big. And this stick. And I'll just move this forward slightly. Like that. I'll move this forward a bit more. Yeah, like that. Just barely coming out of the thing. Yeah, that's like it. Move it a bit like there. A bit right here. And then scale it a little bit. Yeah, kind of like this. This is going a little bit too far wide. Oh, that looks really weird. So it's just barely that part. It's like that, so it barely curves in. So I'm gonna make this go a little bit higher. Is that cutting it? Oh, but then it's cutting out that. Let's try this again. Don't know if this will work. That doesn't really work that well like I want. I got the idea of just using the sphere. We won't be needing this. A sphere will be more like, come on. Now I put a cylinder, but a sphere will be more rounded so that it'll help better. Let's move this. How did I not think of that? That is so confusing. Now I know why I didn't think of that. Okay. Well, is it me or does that actually look good? Oh, that looks good to me. Yeah, I don't think I should add anything else besides making this slightly curved. So yeah, you can go through many. I'm just gonna try edit mode. I'm just testing these out. This just adds a new one. Ctrl Z. Insert faces, bevel, loop cut, knife, poly build. Not really. Edge slide, smoothen. That doesn't help that much. So I'm gonna go to sculpt mode and see if there's anything. Smooth, flatten. Fill could be, scrape won't work. Pinch. Elastic deform, I think. Hey, that looks quite good. Now let's go back to object mode and put this back in. It looks like our pumpkin's quite ready. Now, yeah, it looks like our pumpkin's ready, and I'll export this. I just really like the way it turned out. File, save as. Pumpkin. Oh, I misspelled it. Okay. Pumpkin.blend, save. Now I'm just gonna undo this, and I'm gonna see you back in Unity. So after I put all of the meshes and all of this stuff in, let's see how this turns out. I'm really excited. Oh yeah, and just to show you what I'm doing right here, is I'm just gonna make a new one. 3. Oops, misnamed it. I guess I'll try this again. Okay, I forgot to name it. Okay, I'll see you back after I get the proper name this time. Okay, I'm back and creating a new one. This time I'm not gonna forget to spell it. Halloween special. I'll do that. Create it. It'll take a few seconds. If this takes less than 5 seconds, I won't pause it. Okay, I guess I'll see you when this fully loads. I guess it loaded much quicker than I thought. So let's just go. So yeah, when you're first in Unity, this is what a new scene will look like. I like making this bigger. And this is just my preferred layout of things. Your layout could be something else, but I prefer this layout. It's easier to keep track of everything. And you also have the asset store right here. Okay, now let's go back to here. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna save this again just in case. Save. And I'm gonna go file again, save as. Except now, right? Yeah, there. Now I can just drag and drop. Or this. You know what? Never mind. This is just too hard to use. So now I'll just go into the file system. Oh, how interesting. I think. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, it has light and a camera for itself. So I'll delete the light just by that. And the camera can stay. This one though won't. I'll turn this around for the sun. The light. And I'll move this camera in the correct direction. For me, I don't know what good direction this camera angle should be at though. So I guess I'm just gonna move it here. That's not the way I wanted. This is, yeah, kind of like that. I'm just gonna focus on it. focus. Okay, so that looks kind of like it. And a little bit on this side. Yeah, there. That looks perfect. That looks like a good angle for our pumpkin. And now I'm just gonna add materials and see you back once I'm fully ready with the thing. I'm interested to see how this turns out. Okay, so wow, that was a long time I needed to do to make that pumpkin look good. But now that I've fully added everything I want, I purposely am not showing you what the game looks like right now. Okay, well, so now this is how the game looks like. Pretty much. This is our game. After a lot of lights and a lot of stuff, this is how it looks like. Pretty much happy Halloween. And we have many lights. In case you please comment and subscribe in case you want me to teach you what the lights do and how to make lights, because you can make it really dramatic like this. And yeah, so pretty much happy Halloween until next time, I guess. And just make sure one thing, always, if you're ever doing a blender, always add lights. It makes it look cool with materials. Yes, that's really cool. So pretty much until then, bye. Happy Halloween.